Rents here in Dubai are usually paid with post-dated checks. One UAE-based startup is set to launch a rent now, pay later scheme for Dubai residents, giving tenants more flexibility. It means that tenants can pay with their credit card or debit card, and they can also benefit from the reward points or miles. Omar Abu Inab is co-founder and CEO of Keyper and joins us here in the studio this evening. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
Sure.
How does the rent now, pay later work? And in particular, are landlords on board?
Yes, we have plenty of landlords already like that, because the benefits are not only for tenants but also for landlords. The way it works is we sit between the landlord and the tenants. We allow tenants to pay in 12 installments at a premium. And what we do is we allow the landlords as well to get all the checks up front. And we take the default risk from them. So there's benefits for both sides.
So, how is the tenant's money protected?
Sure. The tenant's money is protected because the landlord gets paid upfront, and it's using the same Ijari contract that they would use. So the tenant, instead of paying for checks or having to use checks, just puts the credit card or have a direct debit into their account, and it withdraws periodically.
Now, the Rent Now, Pay Later is launching exactly 1 year after the Dubai Land Department announced that tenants were able to use credit cards to pay for their rent. Will all tenants then be able to make use of this service?
We want to launch it. Once we launch it, we're launching it now the next month. We're going to start with a small percentage, and then we're going to increase that percentage with the availability of financing to be able to cater to all. But we've gotten, since we launched it, we've gotten thousands of applications in to register to pay on a monthly basis. So yes, all the tenants should be able to utilize that service in time, but we also will need the landlords as well to accept the digital payments. And there is an initiative, as you said, from the government to allow landlords to accept that and encourage tenants as well to pay by credit cards and debit cards and digital means versus the old check method.
So who would you say are your target audience, your customers?
Everyone really. I mean, majority of the people today get paid on a monthly basis, and a lot of properties in Europe or the US pay on a monthly basis. In Dubai, 90% of rents is paid between 1 to 4 checks. So anyone that would like to pay their rent on a monthly basis is a resident of the UAE, has a salary, will be eligible to be considered as well.
Omar, what safeguards are in place for Rent Now, Pay Later for tenants and landlords?
Yeah, I mean, on the security part, we're working. There's, the credit cards themselves are secured and backed up. From the landlord perspective, we give that money upfront to the landlords, so they're secured because they have that. And all of that is protected by the Ijari system and the tenancy contract. So we changed the tenancy contract from the 4 payments, for example, over 100K to 105, and that's all registered with Ijari.
All right, we'll leave it there, but we've run out of time. Omar Abu Inab, appreciate you coming in. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.